Welcome to part 4 in this Best of Dorian Yates series. This is the first of the second round matches. 1992 takes on 1993. Now, of course, most of you, I'm sure, are betting on 1993. But I was always a firm believer that 92 was Dorian Yates's best year. I'm sure I'll get some controversy if 92 prevails, but you know me and my judging. I vote the way I see it, and here in the front relaxed position, and I'm sure already you all know who I'm going for in this one. Look at that waistline in 1992. Just diced and shredded, far more conditioned as far as this pose is concerned. So, much to a lot of people's disbelief, it is 1-0 for 1992. The outcome may have some controversy as far as this front double bicep is concerned, but I don't think so. This is the only real clear picture of 92. I don't think his biceps and his triceps were all that large in that year. I believe 91 even had a larger set. Now, of course, there is this picture here, very blurry, so it is hard to go by. And I know I'd never do this, but here is a couple of photo shoot pictures. One is, of course, from the 92 Olympia and the 93 Olympia for the other one. Now, they do these afterwards, and I don't use these, and there is a reason for this. Their Olympia version is the man that steps out on stage. It is easy to hold your physique for a few seconds and look conditioned. There's a big difference between that and being out on stage and holding your flexes. But after that long explanation, I think it is plain for everyone to see that it is a far superior front double bicep pose for 1993. So, tie game. And here we go with the main event, in my opinion, this front lat spread. This one really shows what I've been talking about all along, that 1992 is definitely one of his best years for sure. Very comparable here to 1993. I think 92 is losing just slightly here. 93 appears to be much more muscular. Look at the pecs, look at the legs, even the arms. Of course, 92 has a slightly smaller waist, but I think those lats are just massive cannonballs shooting out of that back in 1993. Of course, 1992, like I said, is standing up for himself. I wasn't wrong in a way. 92 is fantastic. 93 slightly better here. Takes the point in the front lat spread. Now, there may be some debate in the side tricep. 1992 looks fantastic. He is a lot smaller everywhere, but the tricep itself is almost the same size. Looks very striated as well. But, I mean, he is a true juggernaut. Look at the delts, the chest. And not only that, but look at the obliques. In this shot here, judging by this comparison, he is in far better condition. Look at the vascularity level of 1993. So this is a tight little matchup here in the side tricep, but 93, again, is getting a point. And now we direct our attention towards Dorian Yates' back. One of the greatest back developments of all time, for sure, arguably the best. I was very impressed with the striations in this 1992 version of this pose. I guess you could call it a just arm straight pose. He's about to hit a rear lat spread or a rear double bi, I'm not sure. Either way, like I said, I was very impressed with the 92 version. Look at the striations in those glutes. I never thought 93 was going to hold his own in this pose here in particular, but now that I compare the two, look how much larger those lats are of 93. Even if he was a slight bit drier in 92, I would say 93 is just so much larger as far as those lats are concerned that I have to give him the victory. Much better, much bigger. So it looks like a 1993 victory so far, and not many poses left, I have to say. I am a little bit disappointed personally, as I sort of kind of had 92 as my favorite year. Judging by this rear lat spread comparison, it's hard to make a full decision on this, but when you look at the traps and that perfect V taper, 93 is definitely most likely taking a victory here. If we had a more clear head-on pitcher, I believe he would be dominating in this rear lat spread. Look at the upper traps in particular. I believe that is one area that Dorian Yates improved upon year after year. And judging by this rear double bicep pose, and yes, this is a dominant victory for 1993. Again, I point to that V taper. Just fantastic. Not only that, but cast your eyes on those delts. Unreal. He put on 4 inches of meat just on those shoulders alone. I'm a little bit disappointed, like I said. I had 92 picked as his best year. Boy, was I wrong. I guess if 1992 was going to get a victory, it would be in this ab and thigh. But he is so much more narrow. Look at those lats, the vascularity, and the legs much bigger as well. It's even hard to give 1992 a point here, even in this pose. Look at the obliques of 93. Very fantastic. But 1993 is so far ahead now. 92 is in a deficit and cannot win. But let's finish this off with this most muscular comparison. And what a great way to finish this one. Really solidifies the dominance of 1993. Again, I draw your attention towards those delts and the pecs as well. He put on a lot of beef, a lot of meat. You got to do that to usher in the mass monster era. So much to all you guys and your predictions. 1993 advances to the final matchup. And I have to say, I am a little bit disappointed. I had 1992 as my secret pick. I thought it was going to have what it takes to defeat and dethrone the great 93 Dorian Yates. So now it is up to either 1995 or 1996. And that's going to be the next matchup featured in this tournament. One to look forward to for sure. And the winner of that one will go to the final match against 93. So a couple of matches to look forward to. Hope you enjoyed this one. Have a good day.